Hi, welcome back to the reading of the Get Rich Quick Club. The last time we met our friend Rob had told the newspapers that the UFO photo was faked, and Gina in particular was not happy about that at all. Today we're going to read chapters 13 and 14 because they're both pretty short. So let's get started. Chapter 13, the end of the Get Rich Quick Club. As I expected, all the companies that were going to pay us millions of dollars bailed out of the deal as soon as they heard that the UFO photos were faked. All the reporters and camera crews and UFO nuts who had invaded Farmington cleared out of town like it was radioactive. Nobody wanted to interview us anymore. We had already bragged to all the kids we knew, telling them what we were going to do with all the money we were going to make, so they made fun of us pretty badly. We were the laughingstocks of Farmington. For days I couldn't bring myself to speak to Rob. I was so angry at him for leaking the news that I was afraid I might hit him or throw something at him. But as August passed and I had started to think about school again, I saw Rob at the supermarket. For a moment, I thought about ducking out of there before he could see me, but I decided that would be cowardly. Look, I'm sorry I yelled and everything, I told him. I was a jerk. I'm sorry too, Gina, Rob said. I should have thought about you guys before doing what I did. We agreed that we should have one last meeting of the Get Rich Quick Club, so we could officially shut down the company and clear our stuff out of the gazebo. Rob says that he and his mom were going to buy his back-to-school supplies and soccer gear that afternoon, so we agreed to hold a meeting that night. I said I'd pass the word to Quincy and the Bogle twins. It was a beautiful night. Not a cloud in the sky, just one big round moon. While I waited for the others to arrive at the gazebo, I stared up at the stars. The little chill in the air said that fall was coming. Soon the leaves would start turning colors. The days were beginning to get noticeably shorter. The others were probably thinking I was going to scream and yell about how we had blown millions of dollars, but I had gotten over my anger. Even though we hadn't gotten rich, the Get Rich Quick Club had accomplished a lot. We were a great team, I began, when everyone had arrived. Quincy, we could have done it without you. You figured out how to make a UFO photo that would fool the world. We couldn't have done it without Teddy and Eddie either. You were the ones who got us on TV and made us famous. They beamed up at me like angels. I don't think they ever fully realized exactly what we had done or what had gone wrong. And Rob, well, if it hadn't been for you, we never would have come up with the crazy idea in the first place. We couldn't have done it without you either, Gina, Rob replied. You were the leader. None of this could have come together if we didn't have you as our CEO. It was true, and I appreciated that he said it. Well, I sighed, unlocking the metal box. I guess we better divvy up the company assets. There were $15 in the box. We paid back Quincy the $10.95 she had spent for film, plus the 60 cents she owes her dad for postage. That left $3.45. Rob divided that by 5 on the calculator from the metal box and came up with 69 cents. Luckily, he had a lot of change in his pocket, so we exchanged some of the dollar bills, and I handed out the right number of coins to everyone. Then I tore up the last profit and loss statement and dropped it into the box. Wow, the twins marveled as they examined their coins. To them, 69 cents was just about as good as $1 million. Well, that's that, I said, gathering up my stapler, scotch tape, and other office supplies that I had brought from home. I tore my photo of Bill Gates into little pieces. I'm knackered, mates, Quincy said. Gotta go stack some Z's. See you in the soup, she said. I'm tired. Gotta go get some sleep. See you later. The moment after she said that, there was a flash of bright lights in the sky just above the horizon. I saw it out of the corner of my eyes. By jingoes, what was that? Quincy asked. It must be a plane, I said. That was no plane, Rob insisted. Planes can't fly like that. Maybe it was a shooting star, suggested Teddy. I don't think so, Rob said. Then, right behind us, we saw it. It was a shiny metallic object, shaped sort of like an egg, but about the size of an elevator. It lowered over the field for a moment, and then it swooped down until it rested gently on the grass, not more than 20 feet from where we were sitting. Chapter 14, The Secret of the Universe. It was like nothing I had ever seen. The egg-like thing had no lights. We could see it only by the light of the moon. It didn't make any noise. It had come down silently, as if it had cut off its engine and coasted the rest of the way. Stone the crows, Quincy whispers as she stared at the thing. It's a UFO. Stone the crows means wow. Everybody stay calm, I said, but I felt my teeth chattering and the little hairs were standing up on my arms. I'm scared, Eddie said, huddling against his brother. Maybe we should call 911. I gotta pee, Teddy said. This UFO looks a lot better than ours did, Rob commented. Dead set it does, boofhead, Quincy told him. It's real. Of course it does, dummy. It's real. Who knows, I replied. Where's the camera? If we can get a photo of a real UFO, it occurred to me, we can make our money all over again, and even Rob would feel good about it this time. Quincy dug out the camera from a pile of junk, but when she clicked the button, nothing happened. The thingamajigger is jig, she exclaimed, giving the camera a whack on its side. The thing is broken. Maybe there's no film in it, Rob guessed. Put a new pack of film in it, I barked, quick, before the UFO flies away. We don't have any bloody film, Quincy said in a panic. Remember you told me to blow the film shooting the fake UFO? What should we do? Eddie whimpered, almost crying. Let's run, Quincy suggested. My legs won't move, Rob said. We were all paralyzed with fear. I think I just peed in my pants, Teddy moaned. Me too, said Eddie. Suddenly, an oval hole opened up on the side of the UFO. A disc about the size of a manhole cover slid out like a platform and floated in the air next to the ship. Somebody's in there, Quincy whispered. Then a thing stepped out of the UFO onto the disc. It was about 12 feet tall, hairy. 3 arms. The disc floated along silently about a foot off the ground. The Bogle twins wrapped themselves around my legs so tightly that I couldn't have moved if I wanted to. Say something, Rob whispered to me. You say something. You're the CEO, he said. I turned out I didn't have anything to say. The creature spoke first. Greetings from the planet Bettendorf, it said, in an accent somewhere between English and Spanish. Are you going to kill us? I stammered. No, I felt myself exhale. As long as you cooperate with me, I inhaled again. I have been visiting your planet for many revolutions around the sun, the hairy thing said. Now I have returned. With one of its hands, the thing reached into his own stomach, or the place where a stomach would be anyway, and pulled out a machine about the size of a telephone. We all gasped. What are you going to do with that? Rob blubbered. Are you going to perform bizarre medical experiments on us? Don't give it any ideas, dipstick, Quincy muttered. No, the alien replied. I have come here to take something and bring it home with me. Anything, I offered. Take anything. Just don't hurt us. Good, the thing said. I'm going to take your picture. What? Why do you want a picture of us? I asked. The answer was a flash of light that shot out of the machine the thing was holding. Hey, wait, Eddie said. You didn't give us a chance to say cheese. Quiet, Gumby, I said. Bettendorfers do not believe there is intelligent life on other planets, but I have proof. I can sell this photo and make millions of zoltoids. I don't know what a zoltoid was, but it sounded like money to me. Now he had me interested. I took a step forward. How about giving us $1 million or $2 million, I asked. Zoltoids are balls of dust, the thing informed us. You use dust balls for money? Rob asked. Bettendorf has no atmosphere, the thing explained, so dust is virtually non-existent on my planet. That is why it's so valuable. The Bogle twins looked at each other. They nodded their heads at the same time, and then Teddy picked up his box of dust and handed it to the alien. This is a present, he said. 5 years' worth of dust from my mommy's dryer. Congratulations, I said. You'll be the richest one on Bettendorf. Thank you, the thing proclaimed. I must go now. The disc began to rise. Wait, Rob called. You could come to the Earth and photograph anybody? Why'd you choose us? The thing stopped. I carefully select the Earthlings I choose to photograph, it said. There is only one kind of Earthling I choose. What kind of Earthlings are they? Rob asked. Earthlings who have been caught making fake UFO photos. Why? I asked, puzzled. Because when you tell others about this, nobody will ever believe you. The disc began to move back towards the spaceship. Wait, Rob called again. How about telling us the secret of the universe or something? The disc that the thing was standing up on now was next to the large oval hole in the spaceship. The thing turned to us once more. Inky, dinky, binky, it said. And then it was gone. Ooh, does Inky, Dinky, Binky actually mean something? We'll find out in the next chapter. Have a great day.